Precise soil profiling with Moisture Point. Pierre would like to welcome you to learn how to install a Moisture Point MP917 profiling probe. Joining him is Karen. To begin, safety equipment is essential since some environments may have compacted soil may be difficult to push into the ground. Ear protection, safety glasses, and heavy-duty gloves are essential for the install. Pierre will first assemble the pilot rod with the slide hammer. The correct installation procedure is to form a pilot hole using the pilot rod and the slide hammer. This will create a hole for the Moisture Point profiling probe. Keep the pilot rod in one trajectory, whether that is vertical or at an angle. Here, Pierre demonstrates that the profiling probe can be installed at an angle depending on the application. Insertion of the pilot rod is achieved by using a repetitive downward motion on the slide hammer until the pilot rod is inserted. For best results, it is achieved without a side-to-side movement. It is important to have the smallest insertion hole possible. Extraction of the pilot rod is achieved by using the same repetitive upward motion in the slide hammer until the pilot rod is fully extracted. Be mindful of your body positioning for safety. Care must be taken to ensure that the extraction is done as near vertical as possible and that the hole is not enlarged during this process. Enlargement of the hole may result in air gaps forming between the probe and the soil, potentially resulting in incorrect soil moisture readings. Carefully insert the probe into the pre-formed hole in the same orientation as the pilot rod, pressing it in by hand as far as possible before using any driving tools. If probe driving is necessary, always use the extension shank between the probe and the probe driver. Note that no doweling pin is required for installation. The doweling pin is only required for extraction of the probe. When assembling the extension shank with the slide hammer, again ensure that the two parts are threaded completely together so that there is no damage to the equipment. Now Pierre will use short strokes of the probe driver to tap the probe into the soil until it is fully inserted. Here is an illustration with how deep the probe should be inserted into the ground. Next, remove the extension shank from the probe and you are fully installed. Now, the next process is to extract the probe from the ground. This is where we'll need the doweling pin. The extension shank and the profiling probe both have holes through them. Line up the holes and insert the doweling pin to secure the probe. Use mild upward strokes of the slide hammer and take your time. Don't try to go too fast by striking too hard. It will just damage the equipment and compromise the quality of installation. Voila! You have just viewed the installation of an MP917 Moisture Point profiling probe, a world-renowned TDR technology to profile soil moisture content.